it is funny seeing this because it's like a meltdown. It's like a meltdown. Ever since Sneako did it, it's over. He can't talk about the war. He said the war was going to be over in 24 hours. They're just clout chasing Dubai. He doesn't understand it. He's tripling down and saying he doesn't read. And so now, being the beacon of truth and masculinity, what are you going to do? You got tech teams in Israel, so you can't talk about the war. You can't criticize them properly. So I think now he's trying to go back to the basics. He's seeing that his influence is changing. People don't respect anymore. He tried everything. What did he try? First, he tried to say that I was obsessed. Then he tried to say that I was trying to human traffic him in Romania. Then he said, Ye hates me. Like, he tried everything and people didn't buy it. Now what? So it sounds like 2022 rhetoric.
Raise TTS price. I ask you some very sexual.
Raise TTS price. I ask you some very sexual question about eating poo. No. Oh, it's muted. Hold on.
Endless suppression that you live within. There is an attempt to suppress your masculine spirit because the masculine spirit lends itself naturally towards justice, towards fairness, towards empire. And they are trying to prevent you from doing those things. They don't want you to be a just man. They don't want you to build an empire. They don't want you to be a fair man. They want you to be petty and weak and vindictive and emotional like women are. That's what they're trying.
It's not going to work. Like, this 2022 stuff about the Matrix is attacking masculinity doesn't work. Like, it's not, this stuff it's done. But I think this is panic mode. And even like the expression on his face, this is not going to resonate with people.
Trying to do. So you must spot the psyop. How do they do this? They do this with our culture. The culture of the West is a two-pronged attack. And we're going to talk about those two prongs, why they implemented them, what their primary objective is, how they're getting away with it.
And it's just all over the place because when you say that the UAE leadership just trusts the government, and then you go on about the West, it's like, which one? Then American nationalists, British nationalists, like, what are we supposed to, what audience is, who's this for at this point?
And how you can escape. The first one, many of you are aware of. It is simply to castrate you. People often talk about bread and circuses. This is the distraction element we're going to talk about later. But before we talk about distraction, we're going to talk about the first weapon used by the system to prevent you from being a good man. Because a good man has utility. A good man has purpose. A good man believes
A good man doesn't lie. A good man doesn't rat. A good man is around for his children. A good man is a good husband, a good father. What are you talking about?
Things other than himself.
And who is the system? You know, like this stuff is not effective anymore.
A good man lives his life for others. A good man cares about his society and his family and his creed and his religion. That's what a good man is. So they try and distract you from all of this. And to do it, they castrate
Who's they?
you. A man who cannot fight is not a good man. Because if you cannot fight, you cannot defend any of the things you believe.
I think I could almost see what the conversation was like before the stream started. Okay, the influence is down. I don't have the same respect. Let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to what worked before. It's not going to work anymore.
If you think that there's ever going to be a version of masculine consciousness which is anything other than constant anxiety and pain,
I thought depression wasn't real. Constant anxiety and pain? No, you shouldn't constantly be anxious. What are you talking about?
you need to wake the fuck up. The only guarantee that exists on this planet is that you are going to fucking suffer and hate your fucking life.
No.
It doesn't change no matter how many cars you have.
It's the idea of misery loves company. If you're miserable and you hate your life, it doesn't mean that everybody else has to as well. If you're anxious about your case or your influence dying, it doesn't mean everybody else has to. It doesn't mean that that's the idea of masculinity. This is what happens when you worship yourself. If you believe that you are literally the symbol for men.
How many women you fuck, how big your house is, you're going to hate your fucking life. So the best thing you can do is smile about it.
You're going to hate your life. You're going to be anxious all the time. You're going to be miserable. Like, what?
Women sleep well at night. This is for girls. Men don't. Every night I have nightmares. Every sleep is interrupted. All of them. I am stressed. I am anxious. I am worried all day, every single fucking day until the day I die.
So then why should we listen? If you're miserable, why would we listen to you? Why would anybody take your advice if you can't sleep and you have nightmares? Why should anybody look at this as a model for what you do? Like, of what to do in life? You give out advice, you sell courses about how to be better. Why would be, oh yeah, this is the guy with nightmares and constant anxiety. That's who I'm going to listen to. It's almost sad to see. It's almost sad. I almost feel bad. Or there's more.
I love when things go wrong. I love when Bitcoin crashes. I love when I lose my money. I love getting arrested. I love going to jail. I love it. You're like, I want to go back. That's the true heartbreaking thing. I don't want to be on a private jet to Hong Kong. I want to go to fucking jail. I want to go back to the jail cell with the cockroaches. And I want to sit there by myself, meditating. While the whole world lies about me, I want to sit there like this. I want to sit there for years. That's what I want to do. But unfortunately, I made so much fucking money, and I'm so fucking famous and so fucking smart and so many powerful friends, and now I'm floating on the surface, and I miss my old life. I miss the suffering. I miss the pain. And you're fucking emailing me complaining about having exactly what I fucking want. I love when things go wrong. I love when Bitcoin fucking crashes. I love when I lose.
It's a good example to not let your ego run the way you operate. Let go. Ego is extremely dangerous. I think there's a separation between confidence and straight up narcissism. Belief in yourself and belief in God is different than thinking that you can never do wrong. Ego is not your amigo, it's your enemy.
The world as a man is only ever going to be 95% drowning. You're going to be underwater, struggling to breathe, drowning.
Yes, exactly. He said, you could tell he gives himself prep talks in the mirror. You could almost see what it was like before the show started, convincing that this is going to resonate with people, that this is going to be the one, this is going to save the career.
And you know what God does? You know what the universe does? When you're just about to black out, when it's all over, he'll rise you to the top. Air bubbles will appear out of nowhere, and something will float you to the top just long enough for you to breathe again. Not to be rescued, not to make it.
It's like, yeah, you could almost see like in the mirror beforehand, went shirtless and was, I'm top G. Yes, you're top G. I'm top G. I'm top G. Come on. Splashes water. Yes. I still got it. Sneako did it.
To dry land. No, for you to splutter, to spit out the water, to get another breath, and then you're back down in the water over and over and over. That is the constant, endless experience of being a man. Of my 365 days, I get to breathe 10 of them. The rest of them are endless work and drowning. That's it. You know the difference between me and everyone else? Difference between me and you is I'm not complaining about it. In fact, I smile while it happens.
It's like that double speak. I noticed that from a lot of people. They'll talk a bunch of crap and then say, oh, but he's a good guy. Oh, but or they'll say, look at the way Trump's talking about the war. They'll say, they're very weak, but they're very strong people. We won, we're beating them, but I'm trying to negotiate a ceasefire. We're victorious. Or like, I'm not going to gossip, but this happened and this happened. I'm not complaining, but I hate my life and I'm miserable and I'm drowning all the time. Pick one. You can't say you're not doing something and then literally do it exactly.
I may pass out, I may die, I may drown, but I'll smile on my way out. My whole fucking life is suffering. You watch my videos, you see me smile, laugh.
My whole life is suffering. No, it should, like,
run around, have fun. Of course, because I smile as I drown. You're out here hoping that you're going to get some fucking lifeboat that's going to pick you up and that life's going to become great all of a sudden. That's never going to happen. You are going to be stressed. You are going to be sad. This
is the perfect example of misery loves company. You're going to be sad. You're going to hate your life. You're going to be miserable because I am. Miserable. They want other people to be miserable because they're miserable. You feel better and you can cope better when other people feel what you feel. But this is very bad things to convince people, but also to try to get them to be like that. It shows a lack of self-reflection, a lack of self-awareness, but it's also just really harmful.
To be worried forever. No matter how much money you make, you're going to be stressed and sad and worried forever. When this big problem you're currently facing, you think when this...
It's the lack of self-awareness is obvious because it's like, no matter how much money, I'm still sad. Yeah, then maybe that shouldn't be the be-all, end-all pursuit. Maybe it's something higher. Maybe it's something greater. It's not about money. This is not going to ever feed your ego. This is never enough. No amount of money, no amount of fame is ever going to be enough if that is what you worship.
Things out the way, my life will be great. When that's gone, something else is going to come. It's never going to change. My entire life is suffering. I suffer for everybody around me all day, every day, and they don't even notice because I don't complain about it.
You almost feel bad, right? You almost feel bad. Oh, let's see like one more. Is it this one?
God will respect me.
If jerk off to cosmetics, vote Sneak for the sexiest slim on muslimindia.com, please.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
God will respect me. Society will respect me. Women will respect me. My friends will respect me.
God will respect me. This is like how this started. One more time. Hold on.
God will respect me.
Does he think God is like, yo, that's top G? Does he think Allah, the almighty creator, is like, yo, that Bugatti's sick. Yo, nice Bugatti. Yo, those hoes, those bitches are bad. Those hoes are. Does he think, yo, that chain, that's a sick car, bro. Nah, respect. I think he thinks God is like, yeah, that's top G. Like, God, is that a threat? Is that a challenge? God will respect me.
God will respect me. Society will respect me. Women will respect me. My friends will respect me. The universe will respect me.
What does that mean, the universe will respect you? What, is that Buddhist? What is that? How does the universe, how do trees, how does the ocean respect you? What does that even mean?
God will respect me.
But someone break that down. What is that exactly? Grass? Water? Dirt? Does dirt respect? Does anyone break this down? How does that even happen?
Me. The universe will respect me, not because I always win, but because I always turn up ready to lose.
So trees respect that you... What?
Over and over again. No matter how badly you hurt me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to make you work to beat me. You don't get to hit me with something. You don't get to indict me. You don't get to make me cry. You don't get to do something and I quit and give up and I go away. No, sir. I am a permanent problem. I am a splinter in your mind for the rest of your consciousness. I will always be here.
Yeah, this is all cope and projection. He's seeing that the influence isn't the same, but I'm always going to be there. Even if you don't talk, desperately wants to be talked about, desperately wants to be famous.
Always be here. Whether I'm free, whether I'm in jail, as long as I'm breathing, you will always have to exist on an earth where I don't give up. I haven't quit, and I am ready to fight again.
Okay, whatever, bro. This is not even...